What's up everyone and welcome back to the channel Shift Happens. In this video we will be covering all the charging aspects of the I-Pace EV400 Jaguar. Today is the perfect time because the car is running almost out of the battery and I wanted to see what charging cost it has, how much time does it take to charge this car completely, and what range I'm getting currently. Will I be able to reach that place or no? So I'll be covering all these aspects in the video further. So let's begin the video. So the first and the foremost thing, my car is in charging right now. It has been charging for a while now, since this evening to be precise. I'm not sure how much range I still have on this car after charging, but let's have a look at that together. So first of all, I need to unplug the charger and then we'll go inside the car, see on the instrument cluster what range it's showing up currently. So let's unlock the car twice. Yep, it releases this lock as I've shown in the previous videos. Let's keep the charging port here. Now let's dive inside the car. Okay, currently I'm able to see that I'm getting 66 kilometers of range with 17% of charge. How accurate this will be and what's the kilometers to the destination charger, let's find that out. So let's turn the car on first. Okay, the car has turned on. I'll give you a quick step-by-step process of how to find the chargers on the inbuilt navigation on this car. So for that, we need to jump directly to the navigation that's here. Okay, now when I scroll at the bottom, I can see charging stations nearby. Let's click on that. Okay, so right now it's showing me there are currently approximately 13, 15, 18, 20 options available. I hope these are all nearby chargers, and yeah, they are not more than like 5 kilometers, so we can test by going to any one of them. I'll find the fastest one and then let's continue our journey. Okay, so let's go at the first spot here. To be very honest, I've been there earlier, but there were no parking spaces vacant at that time. I believe this is the fast charging spot, so we'll try the first one over here and then let's see what's next. As we can see, I'm headed to the first charging station and we have 66 kilometers of range in hand currently. Let's see how much range we have left when we reach the charging station and how much does it cost, how much time does it take while charging. So meet you at the station now. Okay, so right now we are at the first location that we discussed. I believe this is the slow charging station because I have already been to some similar charging point and that was not quick at all. I'm very sure that this is the same kind of thing. Let me show you. It's this one. And I can see there are some ratings provided here on the sticker. Let me zoom in. So yep, as you can see, this is a 240 volt 30 amp charger. I'm not sure if this is a fast one, but previously been to this type of station and it was not fast, it was very slow. The current rate on this charger is it's show let this thing pass away. Oh yeah, it's 2.75 per hour. So yeah, it's going to be like really very slow. So let's move on to the next charging point. I'm pretty sure that's the fast one, so let's see how it goes. So after reaching to the first charging station, roughly around 2 kilometers, we have 63 kilometers of range in hand. Let's see how much it takes to get to the next station. Okay, one thing I forgot to mention during this point of journey was I haven't turned on any climate control options yet. The car is very cold right now, no heaters on, no heating seats, no steering wheel heater on, but we still managed to lose 3% while getting just to 2 kilometer point. So let's see how it goes till the next charging station. Okay, so now we are pulling up to the second destination and currently we have 54 kilometers of range in hand. I had for a few minutes I had my heater turned on to 28 degrees Celsius with fan speed at 4, and I guess there is one rear occupancy, and that's why we have the first level of heating turned on as well. So that's why we have this range, and let's try and pull it up, see at what cost we have for charging and how much time will it take. And so even at this station we do not have our plug that goes inside the car, CSS basically, that's what it's called. But we came to know about this right now because I was aware about this charger, but I was not sure what plug that this had. So coming to the fact that it does not support the charging of this Jaguar, we now need to look for another destination that has this point. Fortunately, I had this app called PlugShare and I was able to find another destination. So now let's go to that first. So finally we've arrived at our third charging destination, which is Jule, and we are fortunate enough to not have any cars in the parking area. This is our only car in this parking. This charging point says that the power is 100 kilowatts and the charging fee it's showing here somewhere around 45 cents per kilowatt hour with a $1 connection fee. So roughly if I charge my car, which has 90 kilowatt battery capacity, it should take somewhere around 1 hour to completely charge this. Currently my battery is at 10% and it's showing 39 kilometers of range in hand. So we had the same climate controls turned on, and that's why I believe this charging it's slightly more or less accurate. So let's begin the charging and see how much time will it take. So now let's hook the charger up. I'll unlock the car first. Open this lid. Take this port out from the charging dock and put it on the car. Hopefully the wire reaches. It's slightly short. I need to take the car slightly towards the front. Okay, let's do that first. Okay, so I plugged in this wire into the car. The blinking light means it's trying to accept and process this charger and its condition. Hopefully it begins and we can continue with our charging. Let's try to process the payment first and then continue further. Okay, so now the wire is plugged into the car. It has accepted the wire. All the conditions are good and perfect. We now just begin the charge, do the payment, and rest we'll see. So let's begin the charge over here. Vehicle detected with CCS connection and the connection has been established. We'll just accept and continue. Okay, so these are the charging rates. We'll just try and put this thing in. Let's see how it goes.
Authorizing. Thank you.
Yeah, hopefully this happens soon because it's chilling outside. So the charging has just begun. Right now it's showing that it's generating a power of, it's going up 77, 82, 87, 90, 91, 92. Okay, so it's ranging somewhere between 88 and 92. Okay, another thing is we have started our session and it's been 34 seconds so far. There's one small thing I need to point out. When it's charging quickly, there's a small noise. I'm not sure if the audio is able to pick it up. It's a very sharp noise. I'm not sure why. It's because of the charging obviously, but yeah, I'm not sure if it should be making this noise or no, but yeah, there's a slight noise that's very sharp and that you can only hear when it's fast charging. So let's see how much time does it take and what's the final cost. Hopefully it's very less and affordable obviously for the EV owners. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so after continuing with our Jule charging connection, I was not sure how much time will it take to completely charge the car, but it's showing up on an instrument cluster currently. It's already 16% charged, and we came here at around 10% capacity. It's showing 2 hours and 25 minutes for fully being charged, and it's been 4 minutes so far. So yeah, currently it's charging at very high speeds. I must say that the charger that I have at home, it charges very slow. It takes like ages to charge this car, somewhere around 19% in one night, and that too like after 7 to 7 in the morning. So 7 in the evening to 7 in the morning, that's roughly around 12 hours, or sometimes 5 to 7 in the morning. So like 14 hours of charge with just 19% added capacity to the original one, or the actual capacity that the battery had when it arrived at home. So this is pretty fast charging, and Jule is not what I've heard of till now. I just came to know about this when I arrived here. The station and the area is very clean, very good, and the condition of each and every chargers is like superb. I guess that's why the charge is also very high on this station when compared to other ones, because flow chargers have the CSS plugs, but the condition is okay, not bad. It's like clean and everything, but the chargers are very slow and not at all practical, I must say. They should be at least charging the cars with what these are charging, not if equally, at least half of what these chargers are doing. So that's my take on Jule, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so it has been 27 minutes so far. We've been waiting this long. It has been charged 51%. We can see over here. Oh, it's 52 now. The total power supplied is 37.7 kilowatt hours, and our charge session is currently worth $18. We will be stopping our charge at $20, and let's see how many percentages we gain till then. So we have just completed our charging session at $20. It took us somewhere around 30 to 33 minutes. This also gives us an option to email the complete receipt to our email address. So I've done that. I've got my email receipt as soon as this charging was done. Now I'll be just unplugging this wire, putting it back on the charging station, and then we'll be completing with our video. So, okay, so one thing that I'd like to point out is, let me unplug this wire first. Let me unlock the car. Okay. Yeah, it was a bit tight. Okay, so one thing that I've noted in this charger is, if you look at the ports very closely, I hope the camera is able to pick that up. Yeah, so in the flow chargers, we just had this top part of the extension, whereas in this Jule charger we have this part as well, the elliptical part. I believe this is very essential for the fast charging equipments. So whenever you are trying to fast charge, just look for the complete plug and not just the top part of the charger. I hope that helps understanding how the fast electrical chargers look, and identify which is the slow one and which is the fast one. Okay, so now we are headed back to home, and the most important thing that we all were waiting for is the amount of charge and the range that we have. We somewhere had around 10% of charge and some 33 kilometers, but right now we are sitting at 195 kilometers of range with 58% of charge with just 33 minutes of charging at a 100 kilowatt charger. Okay, so we've just reached our home, and mind you that I turned off my climate control midway, so at that time it was showing me 193 kilometers of range, but somehow due to regenerative braking and less consumption of the other electronic features, the range got extended from 193 to 203. So right now we are sitting at 56% charge with 203 kilometers of range in hand. Oh boy, it's getting chilly outside, yeah. Okay, so with this we come to an end with the series of Jaguar, and Shift Happens will be catching you all with a new car in the next video. Make sure you tune into the channel and catch all the new and exciting videos with the new cars coming ahead. Make sure you leave a comment if you feel that I have left something, or if you feel that this specific points need a better explanation. I'm more than happy to welcome all the comments and criticism. I can only request you guys to like the video if you liked it, and if you feel like sharing it, do share it. And thanks for watching once again. Shift Happens will catch you next time with the new series of new cars and many more to come ahead. So keep watching Shift Happens and see you in the next one.